Obviously, at the end of last season, we were talking and you said you were having some trouble with your wrist. How did you feel being out there, and how have you kind of felt in that recovery?
Yeah, I mean, it's way better than it was. So, obviously, a lot of work this summer and not a lot of fun activities and stuff. So, which is fine with me. But yeah, it feels great now, and I'm sure it'll just get better and better as I go and do more stuff with more guys on the ice and stuff like that.
I know training camps can get long and tenuous and all that, but how important is it in terms of setting the tone of what you guys want to go in, like the momentum you want going into the season?
Yeah, exactly. I think probably we were hoping to do something like we did last year, where we had a good preseason and then good start to the season. So I think it's kind of focusing on all that stuff, all the little things, and get ready.
Do you think there's going to be a little bit of a transitional period, Dougie, without Damon and Ryan, two guys that played big minutes for you last year? Some new guys maybe coming in this year. Is it going to be somewhat of a transition?
I mean, I didn't really think about it honestly right now. So we haven't even had a skate with our group yet. So I can't really tell you what it's going to be like, and I guess we'll see. There's always changes every year, and we got a lot of good players, so we'll see how it goes.
Dougie, you've been on teams with super high expectations, and is there an experience that you can sort of give to the rest of the group? Because this is really, for most of the core, it's their first run at potentially being Stanley Cup contender going into a season.
Yeah, it's like you said, higher expectations, and we have to know that, and we have that same for ourselves, and everyone wants to do better. So just have to make sure if things go bad for times, we have to stay positive and keep doing what we're doing, and we can't get too high and too low. And last year we did that, but like you said, different expectations this year, and we'll probably have to manage that as well.
Does it help having someone like Tyler Toffoli, who's been through the trenches, who's been to the mountaintop kind of deal, have him in the locker room?
Yeah, I mean, we added a bunch of guys, older guys, and him, and we did with the same thing with Palat last year and stuff. So I really like our team and the guys in the room and everything. And like you said, adding a guy like that, it's only good for us.
What things did you like about Luke Hughes' game towards the end of last season, and then what you saw in the playoffs?
Yeah, I think everyone can see how talented he is, how good he is, and after another summer, I'm sure he's going to be even better this year. So I think like the whole organization is, everyone's excited, and great player, and like I said, he's only going to get better and better, so it's definitely exciting.
Dawson, does it feel good to sort of all be reunited, back on the ice, doing that after a long summer?
Yeah, obviously been back for a few weeks now, but first time out there with our groups. Real training camp has started with the coaches and everything, so it felt good to be out there. It was a long summer, but it goes by quick, and we're all happy to be back here with the guys. It's like nothing's changed, so it's fun.
And what do the mentality going into this? We talked last year a lot with Lindy about the idea of you guys really set the tone for yourselves in training camp. How much is that a focus, knowing what you guys were able to accomplish last season?
Yeah, I think just building off of that year is a big thing. We came back like we know where we stand within the league, and we believe in ourselves. So just coming in with that mentality, practicing every day hard, using this time to prepare for the season. We want to be ready for game one, and there's no better time now to prepare for that than now.
Also, one of the great things about you is your versatility, and Coach Ruff talked about that when I spoke with him the other day. Are you okay, like, playing wing, center? I know because you played some center in junior. You've done that. You perform well. You're a two-way player. Do you have a preference, or how important is it to have that versatility?
I've played my full life, everything, switching back and forth. Well, my first season, Jack was injured there for a lot, so I kind of moved in then. But from looking back last year, I pretty much was completely wing, and I'm comfortable with that. I like it. I like supporting guys, playing with that, and when I get the puck on my stick, I want to try to put it in the net as quick as I can or make a smart play. So I just like having that aspect of my game where I can play wherever they want to put me.
Is it a different mindset for you, knowing obviously it's two different positions, but for you personally, is it a difficult mindset to adjust to one or the other?
No, not with our system at all. Really, we're not really designated when you come back into the D zone. We're more 1-2-3, and pretty much just you got to be able to play them all. That's how our system is, and I think just building over these last 2 years has just really grown, and you understand it better and better every time. And I'm comfortable right now wherever.
Just out of curiosity, like, there's always a conversation about taking the next step from the previous season. What does that mean for you personally?
Yeah, I was coming in after 2 years. I want to be a more dominant player. Just every year you want to get better, keep on improving, and show why you're here. So I think just, like I said, I mentioned I love being that two-way player, but, I really want to make sure that I'm producing offensively, scoring goals, help my team win every night. But like I said, when I'm out there on the penalty kill, I want to make sure I don't let them score, and power play, you want to score. So like I said, we've touched on it all the time that overall I just want to improve my game.
Have you spoken to Tyler Toffoli? And what do you think he'll bring to the team this year?
Yeah, he's a great guy. Every day he's in here walking around smiling. He's definitely a person that you want to have in your locker room. And you see what he can do last year. He scores a lot of goals. He's a smart player. He slows the game down. And, I think he's a big bonus for us to have this year.
Thanks, Dawson.
Last season when you're here, just, being accustomed to a new team and all that, does it feel a little easier this time coming in, obviously knowing everyone, everything going on?
Yeah, way easier. You come here and you come like a home. We have a house, we have a nice setup. Your teammates and everybody around the team, so it makes it easier, and it was really, really nice.
One of the things that Lindy talked so much about last year was how you guys really set the tone for yourselves as a team in training camp. I know it can be long and it can be hard, but how important is that focus at this time of year to set yourself up for success early?
Yeah, it's huge. We trying to, even game one, we trying to do the structure and just preparing ourselves for the preseason games and then the regular season. So, like I said, today we started with a great practice with a little bit of structure.
How do you feel compared to last preseason? The groin, obviously, so much better, and what does that do for you?
Yeah, very good. It's been a little longer summer than the last couple of years, so it was great. I could relax a little bit, but then get in shape more and train harder. So I'm ready and I'm excited for a season.
You played on championship teams. This club has championship aspirations. Realistic. Do you embrace? Not you personally. Does this team that hasn't experienced it have to embrace the fact that the pressure is going to be on every night? It's a different world.
I think so. We're not surprised to the league anymore. The team's gonna give us 110%, and we have to be ready for that. That it's not gonna be just a easy season, and we'll be for sure in the playoffs. So it's gonna be a challenge for us. But I believe in this team that we gained some experience last year, that we're gonna make it to the playoffs.
Thanks, guys.